I bet you don't even have the audacity to send something to my P.O. box for mail time. Look at you, just sitting in bed on your phone watching YouTube videos. Alright, I see how it is. I didn't need anything for mail time anyway. Hey guys, me like Big Boom here, and welcome to Unturned 3.18.2.0. This week's update actually ended up coming out relatively late today at around 5:30 Pacific Standard Time, so sorry for the late upload. Today we actually got some super cool stuff in the update, including a new item that's very useful for RP servers, as well as some more caves to the Hawaii map. To start, we have this new item, and it is the Blindfold. As I said earlier, it's quite useful for RP servers. You can actually put this on your character, and it's considered, I believe, glasses, and it completely blacks out your vision. So you have no way of telling where you are unless you're on the map, though I think it should limit your ability to look at the map. But yeah, it completely blocks your vision. You have no way of telling where you are. So let's say you kidnap somebody, you can handcuff them and blindfold them, put them in the back of your car, drive them to an undisclosed location, and leave it at that. Super cool stuff. If you don't want to use the blindfold, you can of course salvage it and it just turns it into two cloth. You can turn it into a rag and use it on yourself. But yeah, that's the blindfold. Super cool stuff. I'm not entirely sure if you can force that on another player. I mean, it would be cool if you could click on him and then you could put it on, but I haven't actually tested it out. I will after this video, and I'll add it on the screen right now if it's actually possible to force a blindfold on another player. But regardless, that's a blindfold. I saw quite a few people suggesting that as an addition to Unturned, so it's super cool to see that added into the game finally. Now, that's really the item in this week's update, and the other major thing that was added in 18.2.0 was two new caves. Now, I've been told one is over here by Haiku Stairs, and you can enter into it by going through the bottom part of the cave here. Aha! This looks promising. Look at this. I have my shotgun with a tack light on it. Gotta reload first before we head in. I've been told that you have to go underwater to fully explore the place, which is a little spooky because, oh, this must be where you go. Awesome. So yeah, you have to go underwater. Look at this, the seaweed too. Yeah, so you have to go under, whoa. Alright, hold on. Still hasn't gotten fully black yet. This is spooky. I need to get up to land. Here's a ladder. Equip this. Ooh. But anyways, so you do enter in underwater there. So the actual front entrance of the place is relatively normal and kind of lame. But once you actually go underwater, you have access to this huge area here. I was not expecting it to be this big, actually. Holy cow. Now, I'm not sure if zombies spawn here, but I blocked... Oh yeah, we have a zombie there. But it doesn't look too bad. I'm only a zombie there. Yeah, it's not too bad. Good thing I brought the blunt force, though. Easy peasy. Now, time to figure out, well, judging by the clothing of the zombies, it does seem to be a civilian spawn location. Though there are, like, military things here. A machete. Ooh. Yeah, so it must just be a civilian ranger location. Ooh, it gets dark when you climb up the ladder. Oh, wow. Oh, this is amazing. And what's nice is that this is actually relatively sound, and so, you know, I'm able to find sights and stuff here, so obviously we'll be able to find things even better than that. But yeah, it looks like kind of a mixture between civilian and military spawns, or ranger spawns, I should say. Do you think I can get him from here? Nope, no way. Oh, how is he going to climb over here? It's like a big rock bridge. Oh, that's so cool. But anyway, it's nice to see that there are some more military locations where you can at least find some kind of weapon or attachments without having to head up to this northern zone, which is generally pretty dangerous. And what's over here? Fuel tank. Man, this would be a good base too. You could easily block off the front. Steely wheelie, awesome. Balaclava, ranger suppressor, lots of good stuff here, and not even a dead zone either. Another ranger suppressor. Oh, this is awesome. And I don't even think this is all of the cave. Alright, hold on. Rope, don't really need that, unless I need fertilizer. I remember seeing over here another structure, and I crossed over this bridge. There's a zombie over... Whoa! Uh-oh. Alright, let me go over in this direction. I think it leads to the same place. Some rocks in here for mining. These pebbles keep throwing me off. It doesn't seem like they're lighting properly. They weren't set up correctly. Alright, what's up here? This is what I saw earlier. more military, like, objects. So yeah, we can find balaclavas, katanas. Ooh, nice. No, just some bushes. Whoa, this keeps on going. Oh my gosh, hold on. Alright, so now it's definitely a good thing. Well, this is the bridge. Let me just check to make sure. Yeah, this is the bridge that I had crossed earlier. So there's that there. And then it keeps going in here. Alright, some more rocks to mine over there. Let me see if I can get both these guys in one shot. Ah, not quite. Okay, hold on. Let me check this way first. There's a zombie up here. A thing to mine. Oh my gosh, it keeps going up there. Holy cow. Yep. Look at this. Another rock. Oh, it keeps going. There is an underground thing here, but this is a brand new cave. I'm sure this will be worked out. And a car crash in here. How'd you manage that? How'd you get your car in here, man? How bad of a driver do you have to be? Holy cow, I am actually gonna get lost. Oh, it keeps on going. Oh my gosh. Oh wow, I'm really gonna get lost here. Okay, so is this a dead end? More zombies. Okay. Okay, hold on. I'm starting to get a little bit of a panic attack. Getting lost in a cave is kind of a nightmare of mine. Oh wait, hold on. Is this a different exit? I think we just came out on another side. Yeah, okay. So there are two entrances. Okay, so this is the other side of the Haiku stairs. Alright, now let me head in. I thought I was kind of heading deeper and deeper into a cave, and I was gonna have to find my way out. But, it looks like the cave is kind of just a really intricate system from point A to point B. And point A is an exit, and point B is an exit. Okay, so where was the car crash? Okay, wait. This is just bushes, nothing special. Those are the zombies I'd killed earlier. Okay, okay. So then I go through here. Alright, let me see if I can find my way back. This is a little bit of a challenge for me. I'm not exactly the best at navigation and remembering places where I've been. Okay, so that's where I went last time, I'm pretty sure. And that's where I was going to head. So we just kind of backtracked a little bit. Here's the car crash. Alright, alright. And a katana. Lots of good stuff. I mean, look at all this stuff that we're finding here. Okay, so that's back where we were. You can see the green fog. That's pretty cool. Okay, trying to find my way out without having a panic attack. Okay, wait, no, no, no. Here's the bridge. Alright, now we get... Now I gotta figure it out. There we go. Alright. And then that is what you swim through. Alright. Haiku Stairs is the biggest cave in Hawaii, for sure. That is huge, and that is amazing. That is exactly what I'm looking for when it comes to caves on Hawaii. Oh, how am I gonna find my way out? But that is so cool. Here we go, lighting coming back. And that is the way out, I think, right here. And back into sunshine, we can see the sun. Oh, the fresh air, the warmth of the Hawaiian sun. That was amazing. I was told that it was big, but that is actually super cool, and actually has some good loot inside. We were able to find lots and lots of ranger stuff in there. So yeah, that is definitely a place to stop by. But that was only one of the caves. There is another cave that was added, and this time it's over here by these windmills to the east right here. Let's go check that one out. Okay, so the windmills are up there, and I believe the cave is within this big clump of rocks right here. Now, I don't think this cave is as big as a Haiku Stairs, but that's mostly because I haven't been told it's a big cave. Yeah, this is where it is. Alright. Ooh, look at this. Scattered trash everywhere. This cool little dock bridge here. Ooh. Is this like a Scorpion 7 container? Can I not open it? Aw, lame. Up here. Ooh. Ooh, ranger spawns. Nice, nice. Ranger barrel. Alright, adding to our collection. So this is another ranger spawn location. Very useful. Nice to see these down in the southern zone. Welding mask. This must be a mod. Alright, another, or butterfly knife. I thought it was a katana again. And a potato. Oh, perfect. And, yeah, I think that's it. It's another one of those little small caves, but it's nice to see that there's more of a focus on ranger spawns here. Once again, giving people down in the lower zone here more locations to loot before they head up into the dangerous northern zone. This is pretty cool. A nice little small cave with good loot inside. Never hurts to have some of these. But regardless, I think that was most of everything that was added in 3.18.2.0. There were a few minor tweaks and fixes, but for the most part, that blindfold and these 2 new caves were the major meat and potatoes of this week's update. Lots and lots of fantastic stuff. That Haiku Stairs cave is phenomenal. I'm also pretty excited to use the blindfold in some kind of RP situation. Anyway, once again, lots of cool stuff in this week's update. Comment your guys' thoughts down below. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to rate, comment, subscribe, and do all that gibberish because Me Like Big Boom is out.